Okay, so I'm going to show you, I'm going to video this entire process. So I've got this is going to be the outside of my mask, and then this blue is going to be the inside of my mask. And then here's my template. I can get you a copy of this if you need it. So what I like to do is chalk out my stencil. I use chalk because it comes out really easily. So just really roughly chalk that out like that. So there's my outside, and I will cut that in a second. And then sorry kids. And then my inside I like to do right sides together, so that way actually, you know what, I don't know why I do that, I just do. Yes, dear. I'm right here. Just chalk out that. I'm probably gonna have to pause again because my kids are awake. They're supposed to be sleeping. So now I'm gonna cut it all out. So this is the inside of my mask. Fabric. And I'm gonna set that aside, and then this is the outside of my mask. Cut this out. Like this. I'm running out of fabric, but I found some real kind of cool scrap pieces. Okay, so now, okay, I have to pause, kids. Okay, sorry about that, I was awake. Okay, so I already have these pre-cut. These are the filter fabric. This is just surgical grade, like this is stuff they wrap instruments in for the OR. That's what this is. So I do 2 layers of filter fabric, doesn't matter if it's pink, blue, it doesn't matter. Line that up with, remember this is our inside. So I put 2 on one side, and then 2 on the other side. So the inside fabric is facing itself, the right sides are together. Sorry, I'm just trying to get this all lined up the best I can. And then, once I get this lined up, then I'm going to sew it all together. Like that. Okay. I think that's good. Yeah. Okay. So, find my foot pedal. It's over here. Pull this machine. Let's notch it a bit. Okay. And then I'll push you guys that way. There we go. Okay. So this rounded piece, see how this is the point over here? This rounded piece is what we're going to sew. So we're going to sew those 4 layers of filter fabric and the 2 inner layers of cotton fabric together. So here it goes. To do, move you guys this way again, is I like to trim off just some of that extra, so that way that my middle seam isn't so bulky when I flip it inside out. Okay, so that's done. So this is our inside. Remember, 2 pieces of filter, the 2 cotton pieces, right sides together, and then 2 pieces of the filter fabric. So set that aside. This is my outside, and I'm gonna sew it right sides together. So let's do that really fast. Put my foot pedal. Oh, and my thread came out. So let's rethread that really fast. Oops, come here. I'm not crazy about this machine, but it's gotten the job done so far, so I can't complain, I guess. Okay, here we go. Put the pedal down. Okay, here we go. So sewing my outsides together, right sides together. Sorry that jumps you guys around so much. I don't know where else to put you. I don't really have a tripod, so. And then again, I'm just, if I need to, I'm going to cut along this, just so that my middle seam isn't so bulky. I don't really need to cut a whole lot off of this one. I cut it pretty close. Okay, so, our outside layer, we're going to turn it, right side out like that, and then we're going to take our inside layer and find the middle, and then we're going to put the right side out of this one and the right side out of this one together, like this, and line them up, and then I like to go down here and pull it and just kind of push it into that seam so that the seams are together. And then we are going to sew this, the curved, this is the point where the nose is going to be. We're going to sew that together. So do that really fast. Feel me now. Alright, let's go. Things out. Looking all still, my pieces are still together. Okay, there's that. Okay, pull that up, snip this. Okay, and then I like to go in here and make sure that I caught every piece, because sometimes I don't. And then see how there's a bunch of fabric on that point. I'm going to cut that off really close to the seam. And then if any of this is bulky, I'll cut that off too. For the most part, it's pretty good. Okay, so now I have right sides together on my front and back, and then I have 2 layers of filter fabric, and then it's together there. Does that make sense? Hopefully. See there? Okay. And I'm going to turn it right side out, just like this. And then here's the flat bottom that I sewed together before. I'm going to take it and just fold it under. You cannot iron this filter fabric because it is plastic. So I just fold with a good crease. Fold the outer layer and put those together. Sorry. And then I'm just making the fold and then meeting the 2 together. Putting rough edges in like that. and I kind of hold it with my fingers like this. It's really hard because you can't iron this fabric, so it makes it a little bit more difficult. And then you fold that in right there. Grab my Superwoman. Is that Superwoman? Yeah. And put those together. So now I have it, see how I have it folded together? So I'm just going to grab my pin here, and I just pin the middle just so that the two creases stay together like that. And now I can stitch these folds together to make a